Okay, here we go with the next round. This time we have it's Josh to go. Josh has got a fire axe, so what he could do is move up one action. His second action is he's going to attack that zombie, and the fire axe states you've got one dice to get a 4 or more. So he's got two chances here. Missed with the first one, and he's missed with the second one. So that's not very good from Josh. We now have Wanda to go. She's got a crowbar, so she's going to take one action to move up, and she has two chances now to get a 4 or more with one dice to kill this zombie. She's done it. So that zombie is dead, and Wanda now moves up to 2. That was 2 actions. Third action, she's going to stay where she is. We now have Doug. He's going to take one action to move in there, and he's got 2 actions left. He's going to use both of his pistols to shoot at that zombie. So he's got 2 dice to get a 4 or more. Got it. So that would create some noise. That zombie is dead, and Doug goes up to 1. So they're doing okay at the moment. That's all Doug's going to do. We now have Amy to go. Amy is also going to move in and just stay there. So it's now zombie phase. Neither of these can attack, so they both move. We now have spawning phase. I'm feeling this could be nasty. No, it's nothing. So nothing appears. We now move on to clear up phase. So the counter moves down to Wanda, and we get rid of this. So Wanda goes first. Wanda has a crowbar, and I know she shouldn't really do it, but she's going to. She's going to smash this door open. Doesn't create any sound. Now, we have to spawn in every one of these rooms now. When you open a door into a building, you have to spawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this room first. And we have a fatty. So we've got to get a fatty out of the box. And fatties are spawned with 2 walkers with them. We're now going to spawn in this room. And we have an abomination. That's not good. The abomination has appeared. We're going to spawn in this front room, and it's a sewer. This states zombies are spawned in the sewers on the tile with at least 1 character. So what that means is Doug, Amy and Josh are all on this tile, so we have to spawn in there, and it was 1 walker, so a walker immediately spawns there, and Amy is on this tile, so 1 has to spawn there as well. So now we're in Cack Street, and we've just got this room left to spawn in. And it's 1 runner. So we could be getting quite a bit of damage coming on to us now. So Amy's first action was to use her crowbar to open the door. So she's got 2 actions left. She's got a crowbar, so she's going to use a crowbar to attack this zombie here. So that is 1 dice, get a 4 or more. She's got it. That one's gone. She moves up to 3. She's got 1 action left. She's going to use her crowbar to hopefully try and take out this zombie. She's missed. So that is Amy's Wanda's go over. We now have Doug. Now Doug has pistols, but he can't shoot this one, because if he did he'd have to target these survivors first. So he's going to use all his 3 actions to try and take out these 2 here. He gets 2 dice to get 4 or more. So that's 1 gone. I'll move his counter up in a minute. It's his second action. 2 gone. So he's actually killed them because he's shot twice. It's created noise. And he killed 2, so he now goes up to 3. He's got 1 action left. He's just going to stay there for the moment. We now have Amy to go. Amy has double machetes, so she's going to try and take this zombie out. So she gets 2 dice to get a 4 or more. She's failed on the first one. Failed on the second one. She managed to get him right at the end. That one's gone. Amy goes up to 2. And finally we have Josh. Now Josh is here. He's got a Molotov. Josh is going to stay where he is and do nothing. So we now have zombie phase. He can see him, so he moves. All these will hear the sound from outside, so they will go that way. So we'll move these first. So I will move the runner first. Now runners get 2 goes. Can't attack, so he moves. Can't attack, so he moves. Now these here have heard the sound out here. The quickest route, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they have to split. Now you've already got 2 walkers there, so they can evenly split. But the fatty, because you've only got 1, you have to add another fatty, and they will have to split as well. So that's just made it even harder. That's the disadvantage with noise. Now you might argue and say no, they'd all come out this way anyway, because it's an equal distance from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll split them. We now do spawning phase. All on blue still, and we've got nothing. So we do clean up phase. Move this down to Doug. Get rid of these sound markers. And because that video took a bit longer than it should have done, I will end the video there, and we will come back with a bit of zombie killing in the next round.